What is up, guys? We are back with the season finale for the Elite Battles on our Round 5 track, Velocity Paradise. So just real quick, before we jump into this, give our sponsors one huge last shout out for Season 1. The Elite Battles is sponsored by Motorcrush. Go no share. Make sure you go download your Google Play Store or App Store, vaperzonline.com, vaperzonline.com for your vaping needs and accessories, and R.Energy. Use code EVDT for 10% off. So, I'm going to need another invite back into the game. I got disconnected, but anyways. It's going to be a pretty interesting night tonight. There's only two people that are up for the championship tonight. That would be Wubbist and Night Fox. So, it can go either way tonight. Wubbist can win it, Night Fox can win it, or it can go into a sudden death between those two. Everyone else that's competing, they're out there just to have fun or try to take this tonight as seriously as they can and shut these two drivers down. But knowing how both of these drivers have been performing, it's going to be a hard one, especially seeing that Night Fox has qualified number one 2 times in a row and has won 2 events in a row as well. So, let's get into this. So, drivers, if you guys stop practicing right now, you guys had plenty of time to practice earlier.
Just gotta do one quick thing real quick.
Alright.
Looks like Forza's gonna take a long time. There we go. Let's see. Just gotta... Wubbist, get into your BMW.
So,
I forgot that you said
I'm
you
just
were
gonna
gonna
say
do
this right
that.
now. I am feeling kind of sick at the moment, so I'm probably not going to spectate for the winners bracket, but I will do a summarization of each round or after every battle. So there won't be any commentary right now through most of the battles, but when we get into the losers bracket, I'm going to commentate a little bit more. So I'm just trying to preserve my voice for later on. So I know a lot of the drivers here won't be able to, hear me say contact through the whole battles. I know everyone gives me lots of crap about that, but it is what it is.
Alright. So let's go ahead and get into the first battle. So the first battle is going to be Night Fox versus It's Jot Jr. And I forgot to turn on my player list, so let me do that real quick.
Yeah, It's Jot Jr. isn't here yet.
Gonna send we send him a quick invite again. Alright, he has been invited, so let's move on to our next battle and give Jot a little extra time. So the next battle is going to be Wubbist versus My Tiny Dipstick, also used to be known as Urban Boys. And
I believe Wubbist was our number 8
Wubbist will be
qualifier.
leading since he was your 8th place qualifier, and yeah, Dipstick or Urban, he is your 9th place qualifier. Right side.
Alright, Jarvis, give me a honk. Only heard one horn.
Alright, driver's honk. Alright, there we go. Waperz's starting the
Not too
finale
bad.
off with a killer lead run.
Yeah. That's a pretty good line from Lobist. Having put a little bit of a gap on Dipstick, but Dipstick closing it up at points, but still proximity could have been better. Right, driver's honking ready.
Alright.
Good runs from both drivers. They're both having a great lead run.
Alright guys, we will
So we'll be back with a verdict.
Alright, and that was a quick judging. So the winner that's going to be moving on will be Waperz's. But Dipstick, don't count yourself out, because you can still come back and win this thing. Alright. So Hitchshot Jr. is still not here. So we're going to move on and do another battle. So I don't think this driver is here either. Which it's supposed to be Cub Scout versus Aussie. And Cub Scout is not here, so again, gonna invite him once more, and we'll move on to our final battle of round 1. You got the win. So our final battle of round 1 is going to be Grim Reaper versus Detroit BMBG, and both drivers are here. So Grim will be in the lead since he was your 5th place qualifier, and Detroit will be in the follow. He was your 12th. And Grim was here. Alright guys, we are back with battles. Apologize about that little inconvenience, but we're back, and hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties again. But yeah, we are going to have a guest judge. Well, not a guest judge, but a guest commentator, which will be Drew Z, which he's been with us the entire time. He's been a judge, but since AJ's not commentating right now, Dreary is stepping up to the plate, and he's going to be judging. So let us know in chat if you guys know. Let us know in chat when he does commentate, if you guys want him to continue to commentate. But yeah, we are going to get on to our next battle, which is going to be Grim Reaper versus Detroit BMBG. Grim Reaper would be leading. He was your 5th place qualifier over Detroit,
Just want to introduce myself.
him being your 12th place qualifier. So, Grim and for those who haven't showed up yet, they have until this battle that's about to happen to show up, and if they don't show up, then they're out. And come losers bracket, a
Reserves can get in.
Yeah, reserve will end up taking their place. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so, okay, everybody. Alright, so, those of you that know me, you've already heard me commentate. They told me I couldn't, use bad words, so there's gonna be a lot of frickin' fracks in this fucking, I already messed up, alright, sorry. There's gonna be a lot of,
Alright, you're done.
commentate. Alright, but, I'm gonna do this one, I'm gonna do this one battle and just let them know. Most of you've already heard me, and so yeah.
Alright, Grim,
let it happen.
line up. Alright, there we are. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot cuss on stream because this is a sponsored competition. Alright. Alright, drivers, honk when ready.
Alright, we need to have a swear jar in the stream. Okay, I'm back. So
I'm
up
ready.
next, I believe. Oh, okay, they're starting. Up next is a Grim Reaper in Detroit. Alright, and off they go. Got a nice 30 roll here. They're gonna take in the Sentry. Pretty nice Sentry from both. Detroit being a little bit more the faint side, but doesn't matter. Grim starting to pull away just a tad. Detroit reeling back in. There's a lot of thoughts going through Detroit's mind right now. Grim Reaper still pulling away just a little bit. This is the outside clip, but it's all good. Detroit still struggling to keep up. Grim Reaper, hitting a little bit of a curb ride there from Detroit, but still should be fine. No contact was made. Grim Reaper's, Detroit's starting to reel Grim Reaper back in. Coming along close to the end here. Oh, and there was, and there it is. There it is, fellas. Alright, that was a pretty good run from both. Well, like I said, we have like a swear jar thing going on here, and I can't say half the stuff. I almost just said, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna let this happen. This is just going great for me. And I can't insult anybody either. Alright, and they're off. And coming along the entry, Detroit's starting to pull away. Grim Reaper right behind him. But this RS4 should be able to keep up just fine as he's doing so. Quite the long car to bring here. Detroit's still pulling away somehow. Getting pretty good angle on that. Grim Reaper starting to there, a little bit of over rotation there, but it should be fine. Detroit pulling away. Grim Reaper trying to keep up. Don't exactly know what to say here, but just gonna try and keep it going. Detroit's starting to pull away during the end, and it should be done. That was so horribly bad. I do not care. You know what? It's better than silence. All right, I'll take it. Sick to
Alright,
You
guys.
gotta
We will be
work on
right
that a
back
little bit.
with
I've
results.
never commentated in my life. All right, and I can't say half the stuff I'd usually say. I don't know what to say. I've never commentated for a DriftCon before. This is so weird for me. I do auctions? Oh yeah, I should actually. Every time I swear I have to give money to their sponsors, so I can't exactly swear here. It's like telling Gordon Ramsay not to swear. It just can't happen.
Alright, so the results
Hey,
are in, and we do
Shuri,
have a
you want to look
winner.
at the chat?
Do we have a winner for who's going to commentate?
So we do have a winner, and the winner is going to be Detroit. Detroit will be moving on.
It's not loading from there.
Alright, so... Oh, hold on 1 second. Alright, yeah, AJ, I'm not in the new one or whatever. Alright, so looks like It's Jot Jr. is not going to be showing up. So Night Fox, he will be getting a buy run. So Night Fox, go ahead and line up. Night Fox. So I think we are having some more difficulties. I don't know if anybody can hear each other. Alright, 1 sec, guys, while we get this fixed. Alright, can you hear me, AJ? Yeah, Xbox is on something else tonight.
A whole nother level right now.
Alright, guys, so let's get everybody back into this party. All good. Alright, so Ozzy's in here. Who else? So we need Wubist and Detroit. Alright, so Wubist is in here. Now we just need to get Detroit, and then we can resume. Yeah, up next is going to be Night Fox getting a buy run because this shot Junior did not show up, and he was invited a couple times after that. Then it's going to be Ozzy. No, this is just first bracket or first round.
Should be 8.
Yeah, 8 and alright. And
20.
alright, Night Fox, go ahead and line up.
19. 19 showed up. 21 signed up.
I mean, you can if you want.
Alright, now Fox, give me a honk. Alright, and he is off. Hitting that 30 roll, going to the inside clip, getting the wall tap, bringing it back into the inside clip, bringing it to the next one as well. Trying to shoot out to the outside clip, riding that white line beautifully, getting the next one as well. Hitting that inside clip, working his way to the next outside touch and getting that. Just getting the inside clip on the chicane. Night Fox is just killing the track right now, hitting every single target zone at the moment. Right when I was saying that he shot a little wide on that double inside, or the double hairpin right there towards the end, working his way through that outside zone, not getting the wall tap, but still filling in the outside zone, and crossing the line with some big angle. So, with him having that great of a run, should be very confident in that lead position here.
Alright, so our next run was supposed to be Cub Scout, your 4th place qualifier, versus Aussie Mate, your 13th. Cub Scout did not show up, so Aussie will be getting a buy run. So Aussie, whenever you're ready, go ahead and line up and honk when you're ready.
Alright, he's off for that 30 roll. Initiating pretty good, getting that inside clip, almost getting the wall tap, but still able to get to that zone where he needed to be at. Getting both of those inside clips, getting that touch and go, getting the next one as well, working his way to the inside clip, holding it super tight around there too, and getting out to that next one. Just elevating the tire over the curve for that inside clip through the chicane. Holding that nice tight inside line, hitting the next hairpin through the double hairpin section, working his way to that midline or higher, coming up to our outside zone. Not fully out there. Not getting that inside clip, dropping some tires, and crossing the line. So
Alright.
it was a pretty good run until the end portion, but it was still a very good run from him, getting that practice in. So
What do you need to ask, AJ?
I wasn't asking any questions. Oh man, I see what you mean by drum. I'm gonna
Whoa,
take
whoa.
the car.
Oh, yeah. No, it's 2 insides. Yeah. Nope. Alright, so the next battle, this one should be a good one. The next battle is going to be Night Fox versus your current leader, Wubbist. So again, Night Fox is the only person that's still running, that still has a chance of winning. But it is a very slim chance. Alright, drivers.
Alright, drivers. Honk when ready. Was that both horns?
I think it was just one. Alright, there was both ones. Come back. Well, I thought... Yeah.
Do they?
Alright, driver's honk when ready. I think that was both.
Both drivers getting a pretty good initiation, getting to that inside clip. Always struggling a little bit, now holding a nice smooth line, but working their way to that outside zone, coming up onto Night Fox, making a little bit of contact, making a little bit more contact. Seems like Wub was struggling to get some angle, but both drivers are doing a very good job. Night Fox starting to pull away a little bit. Wub was trying to take that inside line to close the gap up, working their way to our second hairpin, holding some great proximity now. And Night Fox starting to pull away a little bit, but Wub was able to close it up, touching a little bit more onto Night Fox's door, getting that inside clip, and opening up the gap a little bit before crossing the line. Just waiting to return to car. Hey, Drew, could you be block car, please?
Oh man. Well, at least you're not. Oh, okay. So AJ is back to his truck. Yeah, Horizon.
Oh,
Horizon is on another level right now. When it comes to. Yeah, for the Ultimate Edition users.
Thursday.
Well, if you want to say Thursday night.
Ooh, he's in a Falcon.
Alright, drivers. Honk when ready. I think it was only one. Alright, both. Okay.
Alright, and they're off. Hopefully in that 30 roll. Accelerating, getting a good initiation here. Both drivers getting to that inside clip. Both reeling that outside marker. Throwing it a little hard right there, having to decel a little bit. There's Fox working their way to our next one. Bring it to the inside clip. Touching on a little bit of the door. Almost making contact with the block vehicle right there. Almost nearly getting a wall tap here. Fox holding some great proximity. And contact happening with the block vehicle there, losing his exhaust.
Alright.
So,
We'll be
back.
Yep. Again, guys, we're just waiting on all the judging results to come back. Where did you send that at? Oh. Well.
That could be the same for another driver too. There's a lot of close points like that.
Alright, so we do have the results, and due to quite a few mistakes from both drivers, it's going to be an OMT. And it should be interesting because it is now wet and raining.
It's been like that for a little bit.
Yeah, but it's
some drifters lose out.
It's gotten a little bit worse. So we're just waiting on our block vehicle. Just remember to pull out the way a little more this time.
Yeah.
Alright, drivers, honk when ready.
Alright, that's both horns. And they're off for that 30 roll. Clock stay at the main entrance. A little bit of a late initiation from Vaperz. Whichever's getting to that inside clip. Working their way out to that outside touch and go. Whichever's able to get it. A little bit of contact. Vaperz holding some great proximity right now. Fox getting that inside clip through the chicane. Both drivers railing that outside clip. A little bit more contact being made, causing Fox to have a little bit of a late initiation. Working the way to our outside zone now. Looks like Wallace is having a little bit of a hard time right there, but closing the gap up. Some great proximity in that run. Great lead run from Fox.
Just waiting on the block vehicle. Alright. Driver's honk when ready.
Alright, and they're both off. Working their way to that 40 roll. I think there may have been a little bit of an early acceleration there. We'll have to take a good look at that, but both drivers both getting that inside clip, working their way to that outside touch and go. Fox coming in hard onto Wallace, making some contact with him. Getting through that chicane, working their way to that touch and go. Wallace just dropping the tire over that. Starting to pull away a little bit through the double hairpin area. And oh, I don't know what happened with Fox right there. I think he may have been close to gripping up, not too sure.
Alright guys, we'll be right back with the results.
My Twitch is not letting me rewind.
Alright guys, so we do have the results, and yeah, the winner is going to be going over to Waperz.
So Wallace getting the win over Fox right there. So Wallace having a big, huge confidence booster right there.
And the next battle is going to be Aussie Mates versus Detroit BMBG. Detroit will be in the follow. He was your 12th place qualifier over Aussie being your 13th. So another should be another pretty good battle. We will just have to wait and see. Alright, drivers honk when you're ready.
Both drivers are off for that 30 roll. A little bit of late initiation from Detroit, nearly straightening out right there. Both drivers getting into those inside clips. Detroit just dropping a tire over on that inside clip. A fast transition from Detroit in the follow, almost losing it. was all able to catch it and bring it to that inside clip. Both drivers now approaching the double hairpin area. Right on to that inside clip. Getting to the next one as well. Working with Detroit having to take a little bit of the shallower line here to keep the proximity closed. So great awareness from him right there in the foul position. So not too bad of a battle.
All right. Waiting on our block vehicle. You there, Drew?
Very.
Alright, so I don't think he's here, so we're just gonna do a countdown on this one. So, drivers, honk when ready. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, both drivers taking off for that 30 roll. Good initiative from both drivers there. Getting to that inside clip, we're gonna wait to the next one. Just dropping tire over that touch and go. Aussie making a little bit of contact, shooting Detroit a little bit wide for that inside clip, so you're gonna get that. Working his way to the next one. Just dropping a tire over that touch and go, working our way to the double hairpin. Aussie leaving just enough room for Detroit to transition over. Working their way to the outside zone. Aussie starting to fall back a little bit. Oh, and Detroit spins it around. Oh, it's unfortunate for Detroit right there.
No, we just did a countdown. Alright guys, we kinda see where this one's going. Alright, so the results are in, and yeah, unfortunately due to that spin, the win is going to be going over to Aussie. Alright. So the next battle is going to be the last battle of bracket 1 is going to be Vaperz versus Aussie. Vaperz will be in the lead since he was the higher qualifier.
Alright. Both drivers taking their time warming up their tires. Jury. Can you back up a little bit more? Thank you.
Alright.
Alright.
Driver's honk when ready.
And they're off for that 30 roll. I think there may have just been a little bit of an early acceleration. We're working our way to that inside clip. Not exactly able to get to the next one, but starting to open up a little bit of a gap here against Aussie. Working his way to the inside clip. Just getting that touch and go, opening up quite a bit of a gap here against Aussie now. It's not looking good for him. He's going to have to try to take a little bit of a shorter line here, close it up against Vaperz. Vaperz going out there to the outside zone, Aussie taking the shorter line. Not exactly able to close up the proximity closer. So we'll see how he does in his lead run. But right now, I think the odds are in Webbe's favor.
Alright, Jerry, you there? Alright, here he comes. Alright. Drivers honk when ready.
And they're both off. Again, I think I may have just had a little bit of early acceleration there from Aussie, just like Wallace did last round. Just going over that inside clip, working the way to the next touch and go. Just barely right in the line. That's really just a big angle to that hairpin. And the next inside clip through the chicane. Wallace putting a great proximity right there. Aussie shooting a little bit wider than what we anticipated for right there. Was nearly straightening out coming out of the hairpin, but holding some great proximity here while Aussie is throwing some big angle.
Alright. So we will be right back with the results. Alright guys, so the results are in, and due to both drivers kind of having sloppy follows, it is going to be an OMT.
Alright, drivers honking ready. And they're off. Working their way down that 30 roll. A little bit of contact happening through that initiation, but both drivers were still able to keep it. Aussie gained a little bit gapped here, but rarely a back gain. Some contact happening. Oh, and Aussie straightening it out. And, oh, I think Wobbers may have two. Coming through the double hairpin. Aussie trying to close up the gap again. He's probably got to take this inside line against that fast beamer. And he doesn't do it, and Wells is just going to pull away slowly here, but not able to get to that inside flip. Both drivers taking the time warming up their tires. I think you guys are pushing that blocked vehicle a little bit too far, so if you guys can back up behind the planners and then let him get into the proper position. Alright, driver's honk when ready. That's both horns. And they're off. Both hitting that 30 roll. Also getting a good initiation here, almost getting the wall tap. Wallace gets the wall tap though in the foul position, getting those inside clips. Working their way to the hairpin, just barely reaching out and getting that touch and go. Wallace holding a great proximity right there on Ox's door, backing off a little bit, giving him room to transition through the chicane. A little bit of contact happening. Oh, Wallace almost spinning it around there. A big mistake there from Wallace. Oh, and Wallace spins. Was not expecting that at all.
Alright, so we do have a winner, and yeah, due to this driver double zeroing, because he did straighten on his lead run, which was kind of iffy, but he did straighten, and then he did spin out again, so he double zeroed. So the win will be going over to Ozzy for the simple fact he had yeah, he had a scoring run, so
Alright, so let's get our next bracket in here.
and yeah, guys, so yeah, looking at the bracket, actually I don't know, hold on. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest of the drivers in here. So everybody in this session, if you can, please leave. So yeah, Ozzy and Webist. We will get everybody else in here. So we need to get T-Dub, HJot3, DTW, Shizukana, Dark, Zera, Exterior, and King Savage. Need to get Shizu or Dread? Is there a... What am I missing? Exterior.
What's up? No. Dude, there's nothing I can really do to fix the mic problem. I'm not hosting it.
Alright. Just getting everybody in here. Shouldn't take
Definitely longer than a half hour.
well, this round at least. This round shouldn't take it might be. Let's see. I mean, it would help, but I mean, if you have to go, then I mean, you have to go. Oh man. Yeah, no, you're good, man. Alright, so let me see. So T-Dub's in here. Shot 3 is not in here, which I think you're in the party. Yeah, he is in the party. DTW is loading. Shizukana Mano is not here. Dark is here. Alright, so the only people we are missing is It's Shot 3 and Shizukana Mano. Yeah, no, just talked about in the game. Did you get that one? I just sent you one. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
Alright, just messaging DTW real quick, guys, because he is connecting, so I need him to rejoin the party. Alright, let me invite him back real quick. Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah, so we can hear you.
Right, did you ever get off the track? You guys had enough practice earlier? Alright. Savage is not in here yet. I know he's online, but he's not in here yet.
Alright. Yeah, so gotta get Savage in here, and we have to get Shizukana in here. Which I just messaged him, and I think Shizukana's here? I'm not sure. I'll invite him once again.
There's King Savage.
Alright, so everybody has been invited. Savage, here is a game invite. Alright. Yeah, once everybody gets in here, guys, we will be starting round, or the second half of the bracket. So we are just waiting on Savage to get in here. Yep, I gotcha.
So, in other words, it gotta be block vehicle.
Did you get that invite, Savage? Yeah, Savage, if you want to try to restart your game, go ahead. You're not until the last battle, so you got time. So first battle up is going to be T-Dub 110 versus Itchjot 3. T-Dub will be in the lead since he was your second place qualifier, and Itchjot was 15, your 15th place qualifier. And I think Dreary is leaving, so if you guys just want to push his car out the way.
Jerry, you still here, buddy? Never. Okay, now you're pushing him in the other part of the track. If you could just throw him in the corner, that would be
Alright, there he
good.
goes.
Oh,
He left.
Never mind, he left.
I didn't want to kick him just in case he came back. Alright.
Alright, so driver's honk when ready. And I'm not going to commentate this because my throat's starting to hurt, so.
Yeah, we're just going to count you down.
1.
So, drivers honk again, and yeah, we'll just count you down. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, great save. So, looks like T-Dub has an advantage here with Jot almost spinning out, but having a good save. So he didn't zero his run, but it was pretty close to a unchaseable run, but he was there through the beginning part of the course. So, alright, driver talking ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. It's kind of on sync there for a second.
It was. Ooh.
T-Dub unfortunately saving a spin, but he did grip up. he almost spun. He saved the spin, but he did grip up. Alright guys, we are gonna judge real quick and we will be right back with the results. Again guys, we were just judging. That's why there is some silence. Alright, I think we are come down to a decision here. Do we have a decision?
Yes.
Alright, so after having a little bit of talk, the winner is going over to Jot. The win. I don't know why I keep saying winner, but yeah, Jot is the winner. T-Dub, you are not out yet. You're just down in the losers bracket. You still have a chance at this, of winning this round. Alright, so yeah, I got you, Savage. Alright, so this driver is not here still, but just like we did with Jot Jr. and Cub Scout, we're going to skip over his run for now and do the rest. Next battle is Dark's Creature and Zero Blade, and I believe both of those drivers are here, and they are. So we have another battle. So Dark's Creature, you're going to be in the lead since-
Cool.
and Dark is in the bathroom.
I'll be block vehicle for now.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna watch through the stream.
So Dark is here, but he unfortunately did go to the bathroom. So I guess we'll skip over that battle, and we'll go down to Exterior Guide versus King Savage, which both of those drivers are here, and they both are actually here. So alright, so Exterior Guide will be in the lead. He was your 6th place qualifier. King Savage will be in the follow. He was your 11th. So drivers, line up and honk when you guys are ready.
Did they honk?
No, not yet. They're still getting lined up. We have Mr. Falcon Tires over here, trying to line up all perfect. Alright, there's one horn. There's two horns. And they're off. Oh, unfortunate spin there from Savage. Alright, drivers, line up. And exterior does have the advantage right now due to Savage first getting gapped, and then he unfortunately had that spin. Alright.
Alright, drivers.
Alright, there's both horns. Kind of a bad initiation there from Savage. Having exterior to follow him and mess up. So that will be penalized on Savage. Ooh, some major contact there from exterior. Looking back at the stream here. And it looks like that is going to fall back on exterior. Savage got the wall tap and exterior just went straight into him. Alright. So we will be right back, guys, with the official decision of this. Alright guys, so it was a pretty quick decision here. So due to both drivers having some pretty big mistakes, it is going to go over to an OMT. So both drivers go ahead and line up once more. And they are already lined up. Ah, and it looks like Savage might have gripped up there. Alright. So it looks like, yet again, exterior does have the advantage in this one. Alright. Alright, drivers, line up and honk when you're ready. Alright, there's both horns. Alright. This seems like it's going to be a pretty quick decision due to a pretty big mistake, but we have to have an official decision here. So we will be right back. Alright, and we do have the official decision, and due to the straighten up from Savage, Exterior will be getting the win. Since Exterior did have 2 scored runs. So yeah, Dark is back. So Shizukana is not here still, so we're still gonna give him time, as we did with everybody else who did not show up. So it looks like both drivers are lined up, and they both are lined up in the correct positions. So drivers, honk when ready. Unfortunate. Zero was doing a pretty good follow until he did have that spin. I thought Dark was going to spin before the finish, but he just got some major angle there and kept it all the way. So Dark does have the advantage. Alright. Drivers, honk when ready. What a save from Dark. Oh man.
That was a close save. I'm watching it on the Twitch right now.
Unfortunate from Zera.
Imagine how my throat feels.
Alright, so yeah, it's a unanimous decision. Dark will be getting the win on that one. Alright, so next battle up was supposed to be DTW versus Shizukana, but yeah, Shizukana did not show up, and he's had plenty of time. So DTW, you will be getting a bye run. So honk whenever you're ready, and you can go.
You know, I'll say, give Zero credit for drifting that Maserati. I know those things have a lot of heavy front end weight, so Those can be quite challenging to drift.
Alright.
So I
Alright,
might have to get that one
so
over to the Ghost of Forza, known as the Kangaroo.
I'm gonna have to give that to Surfer's Paradise, yep. Alright, so the next battle up is going to be It's Jot 3 versus DTW Unstoppable. And DTW will be leading since he was your 7th place qualifier over Jot being your 15th. So driver's gonna go ahead and line up and honk when you're ready. Alright, that was both horns. DTW dropping quite a few tires there.
Ooh.
Alright. So due to DTW dropping all those tires, if Jot can just lay down a very clean lead run, he may win this battle. Alright, driver's honk when ready. Just a slight bit of contact there, but alright. Alright guys, we'll be right back with the results. AJ, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Exterior. Again, guys, just waiting on all the vote. All right. So votes are in, and the winner that's moving on will be Jot. It's Jot 3. DTW, you are not out. You're just in losers. You still have a chance to win this final round of the Elite Battles. Alright. Let's see. Alright. So next battle
Like
is
that
going to
mirror
be
flag design.
Dark's Creature versus Exterior Guide. And Dark will be in the lead since he was your 3rd place qualifier, over Exterior being your 6th. So still pretty high qualifiers. So hopefully it's gonna be a decent follow or a decent battle here. Alright, drivers, honk when ready. Oh man, unfortunate for Exterior. Looked like there might have been debris or something there, which is unfortunate. So it looks like Dark does have the advantage of winning, but anything can happen. So drivers, go ahead and line up. Alright, drivers, honk when ready. Exterior trying to just drive away, trying to open up a gap. Alright guys, we'll be right back with the results.
I did say that. Once the nose of your car touches the third plane, you just start accelerating. That's why I said one car. Exterior, just
Alright AJ, just on a totally different thing, just messaging privately.
Hmm.
You just gotta make sure that, you know, it's cleaned up before you do your runs. You always gotta just always check the track. Alright, so yeah, we got different votes here, so it is going to be an OMT.
Why don't you just go into drone, fly it away to the four-way intersection, and then all the debris goes away. That's as simple as that. I will say, Jot, you are impressive for this being your first event.
Anything can happen. So yeah, just waiting on everybody now to clean up the course. Alright, looks like they are done. Alright, drivers, honk when ready. Alright. Just both of their horns and they're off. Alright. Pretty good run from both drivers there. Yeah, after winners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whoever wins this has to go against winner from first bracket.
Yeah, which is odd. Alright, drivers, honk when ready. All good. Alright. Really good runs that time from both drivers. We're gonna have to really pay attention to what we saw. You sticking with that, AJ? Alright, so we do have a winner. So, due to this driver dropping quite a few more tires than the other driver, Dark will be getting the win. Very close battle, but it just came down to the next major thing, which really was the tire drops. And exterior definitely was dropping quite a few tires on his what, lead run? What's his last run? Alright. So next battle, and the final battle of second half of the winners bracket, is going to be It's Jot 3 versus Dark's Creature. Dark will be in the lead since he is the higher qualifier. So drivers, honk when ready. Jot kind of going off of Dark's line a little bit, dropping a few tires. Major anger there from Dark. Jot still being able to hang with him. Alright.
Sounds like Dark is dying with me.
You good there, Dark? Leave it to be the finale when people start getting sick.
Oh, it's that time of year though.
Yeah.
Cold in the mornings, warm in the afternoon, throws off everything.
Yep. Alright, drivers, go ahead and honk when you're ready. Alright, there's both. Alright. Good runs from both drivers. Both had some mistakes there in the follow, so we'll see what the results come out to be. I hear you. Alright. So due to both drivers having good lead runs, but both drivers having some some sloppy follow runs. Yeah, we're going to have an OMT. Yeah, you can repair your car if you need to. So hopefully both drivers can kind of clean up their follow runs and... Alright, drivers, honk when ready. Alright. The gap started to be opened up, but Jot, I think, just was able to keep it just in the proximity to not have an unchaseable run. So, alright, drivers, honk when ready. Both horns and they're off. It's gonna be a close call. Definitely gonna be a close call. Alright guys, we'll be right back with the decision. Alright guys, so we do have a decision, and the win will be going over to Dark. Very close runs, and very good runs from both drivers. Can't talk tonight. But Jot, you are not out yet. You can still come back and win this thing.
So now we need to invite Aussie in here.
But now we need to get Ozzy in here, and it's going to be the winner semifinals of Aussie Mates versus Dark's Creature. So we're gonna
The
get
winner's final.
Ozzy in here real quick, and we will be right back.
Same.
Alright. And there's Ozzy. That's the first I've heard that one. Oh goodness. Yeah, everybody watching the stream. Yeah, we apologize for the finale not being as yeah, not as big and I guess joyful or
Exciting.
yeah, exciting. It's unfortunate that everybody's getting sick, but yeah, we're still gonna have some good battles and yeah.
Wait for us to fully loaded.
Good question. Yeah, we're still doing you know, everything, so yeah, we're still doing winners and stuff. Alright. So there's Ozzy lining up. Alright. So, drivers, honk when ready. Nice save there from Ozzy. He almost spun it, but he kept it. No good contact. Alright. So it's looking like Dark has the advantage right now due to Ozzy making that mistake. So let's see how both drivers can perform. Alright, just waiting on Dark to line up. Alright. Alright, drivers, honk when you're ready. There's one horn, there's two, and they're off. Alright. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we do have a winner. So due to this driver having a pretty big mistake on his follow, Dark will be getting the win. So Dark is moving on. And Ozzy, you are not out. You are just in losers. So you still have a chance of coming back and winning this thing. Alright. So Dark is now chilling in the finals. Alright guys,
Yeah,
we're gonna
we'll
get
take a little
everybody.
break, invite everyone. So also
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get myself some tea.
Yeah guys, we're going to get the first round of losers bracket in here. Alright. Let's go ahead and start getting everybody in here. Alright, then I think Grim Reaper. Which Grim is on Fortnite. Alright. So everybody has been invited, so if you are watching the stream right now, and if you've been invited, I would join. What part of the bracket are we in? Already invited. T-Dub, you... I think I invited him. I'm not sure. Let me go and invite him again. No, I didn't invite him. And then... Who was the other reserve driver? Let me see. It was Rare Cobra. So he will also be getting a invite. All right. Alright, so everybody is in the party. Get them in the game. And then we will be starting, yeah, we'll be starting losers bracket. And then guys, after losers bracket, whoever wins losers will be able to get back into winners to face Dark. But since this is the double elimination, if you do come out of losers back into winners, you will have to beat Dark twice since he has yet to lose. Oh, I accidentally returned to my car. Okay. Whew. Last time I accidentally returned to my car, yeah, it didn't really work, and I had to restart my game. Luckily, that time, it worked. So, alright. This, not Ozzy's Anonymous. Alright, I think everybody is here. We have Itch.Jr. Jr. He's on Fortnite. So let me invite Dipstick again. Alright, Rare Cobra, Cheetah. No. Alright, and we need Zera Blade, which he was in here. He must have left. Let me invite him back. The first battle up will be Itch.Jr. Jr. versus Dipstick. Yeah. Yeah, anybody who wants to clear their track, you're more than welcome to. Yeah. Giga, who's running in this part of losers, which I know you're exterior. Exterior, you are in round 2 of losers. So, yeah, everybody who is watching the stream, and if you are competing, and if you didn't get an invite to losers, then that means you're not up yet, you're at another round. Alright, so we're just waiting on Jot Jr., which I think he might be clearing his truck. No, he's right here. Alright. Jot Jr., go ahead and line up if you're there. Exterior, you don't know who you're going up against because you're going up against the winner of this battle. So, yeah, Dipstick is leading, and again, Jot Jr., you are following. You're on the left side, Jot. Yeah, so anybody who is watching, I know this can be confusing, so just want to clear it up. It's Jot Jr. is a different Jot. I know we were having a little bit of confusion a little bit ago, but they are 2 different people. Alright, no, they're good right now. Alright, drivers, whenever you're ready, honk your horn. Alright. Oof. So it's safe to say that Dipstick does have a pretty big advantage here, but anything can happen, so hopefully Dipstick can hold it together. Sounds like that T's working, because sounds like you're commentating strong right now. Alright. Half a second. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you're good. I think everything's intact. I don't think you broke anything yet. And it looks like Dipstick, yeah. So it's going. AJ, do you have your voice included? Yeah, Preem said.
Okay, now it's included. I'm sorry, guys. I had my audio unincluded for a bit.
What if- Did. Okay. I don't know why Jot Jr. left, but gonna get him back in here, and it is going to be an OMT. Both drivers, they both zeroed their follows, and from what we've seen, they both had pretty solid lead runs. So let's get Jot Jr. back, but it says he got offline, so we'll give him a couple minutes.
Some
and
time,
if
of
he,
course. Yeah.
So AJ, what do you want to do? Do you want to just wait a couple
Get
minutes?
the next battle in for now.
All right, so we will move on. So next battle up is supposed to be It's Chris versus Grim Reaper, but Grim Reaper is not here. So again, just like we did all night, we will give him time to possibly show up. So next up is going to be T-Dub versus Rare Cobra, and I know both of these drivers are here.
I believe Rare Cobra is also a reserve.
He is. He was the last reserve. And it is very rainy. So.
Love how the drift is a little bit balanced, making these battles much more interesting.
Yes, sir. Alright, drivers. Honk when you're ready.
Alright. And they're off. Getting that 30 roll. T-Dub getting a nice big start here. I don't know what happened with Cobra, just didn't have that nice acceleration needed off the line, but now closing up the gap hard, catching up to T-Dub's rear quarter panel. Oh, and really twitchy right now in the follow position, not getting that desired angle that we want to see. So T-Dub is laying down a really killer lead run here, and it just looks like Cobra is just still having problems, nearly straightening up a lot. T-Dub is just running away, hitting every single clip he needs to at the moment. Oh, and that's going to do it for Cobra right there at the end. Just doesn't make it past the line at all.
Alright, drivers, before we start this next battle, let me change my batteries real quick, because I did just get a notification that they are about to die. Don't want another, forget what round it was. One sec. Alright. New batteries are in, and we're ready to go. Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
R.Energy ready?
I'm ready. Driver's honking ready.
All right, drivers. All right, there are both their horns, and they are off. Going down that 30 roll. Tito falling in line behind. Rear Cobra, both of them getting that inside clip. Looks like Tito was starting to get gapped a little bit here. What can you do? Oh, Cobra not going out to that touch go, but getting the next one. Closing up on that door, a little bit of contact being made. Just dropping a tire over that outside clip. Working his way to the next one, just dropping a tire over that one. Cobra, oh, Cobra spinning out.
So that is gonna be
So
it for that
that's
one.
gonna be it.
Tito does not have to finish if he doesn't want to, but it looks like he's going all the way. He wants that little extra practice in that section.
All right, so I think we know how this is going to go, but we need to put our votes in still.
Yep. No, the follow just has to keep up with the lead driver. Yeah. Yeah, the follow driver just needs to keep up with the lead driver. So, alright guys, we do have a winner. So, the winner will be T-Dub. So, Cobra, appreciate you coming out, man, for the finale of the Elite Battles.
Dude, appreciate you stepping up as a reserve driver and still making it out. So thank you for coming out and competing. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Cobra. If you want to hang out and chill with some of the crew later, so
Alright, and
hit us up after the stream.
I believe oh,
Yeah, thank
no
you for
problem.
coming out. We appreciate it.
And I believe we invited Zara Blade and King Savage, but I just invited them again. Oh, Zara is here. Alright.
King Savage
My bad.
has a tendency.
Yeah,
Of,
so Zara is here. Yeah, Savage has been invited, and I keep backing out too far. I need to quit doing that before it messes up again. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen.
He's on Forza. I
Yeah,
think
he-
it's just he gets. I think he just gets messages late or something. I don't know.
Hold on, let me... I believe he said for me to message him. So we'll just come back to that one. So next up is going to be It's Jot Jr. versus Dipstick, and I don't think Jot Jr. came back. No, he didn't, which he had time. So Dipstick, go ahead and, well, yeah, that's it, since you did have a OMT. So Dipstick is moving on from that OMT due to Jot Jr. unfortunately not coming back. So let that go through. Alright, there we go. So the next battle is going to be It's Chris versus Grim Reaper, but Grim Reaper is not here. So Chris, go ahead and get your buy run down. If you want to, you don't have to do it. Alright. Hey, yeah. It's better to spin out during a buy run than do it during an actual battle. There's Savage.
Yeah, I just sent him a couple messages and spams in a row.
Alright.
Alright, Chris, give us a honk.
Yeah, give us a honk. Alright. 3, 2,
Alright,
1,
you may go. Alright, so Chris here getting a buy run. unfortunately, Grim Reaper did not show up. So that's going to count on him. And
Oh,
Chris getting his spin out the way, hopefully here in his buy run. Going into that inside clip, working his way out to the touch and go, not fully able to get out to that touch go, not getting that inside clip through the chicane, but riding that white line on the next touch and go, getting, maybe just getting the inside clip on the last double hairpin section, but getting that first one, working his way out to the outside zone, getting the beginning part of it, just finishing it off too, getting that touch go on the white line and bring it to that inside clip, and cross the line with some fair amount of angle.
Byron won. Alright, so it's Chris is moving on. So since Savage is here, Savage, are you in the party? Alright, Savage,
Savage
is in
is
the
here.
party. Alright, so next battle up is going to be King Savage versus Zera Blade. Savage is in the lead. Zera in the follow. Savage is your
Alright,
11th place
Dark.
qualifier. 14th. Zera is your
Dark
14th
Screech, are you here?
place. No. He messaged me. He said he's laying down since he's sick and stuff. He's yeah, just trying to kind of feel a little bit better before he actually comes up. There's no block. Well, AJ, are you being block car again or no?
Yeah, if you can go ahead and do that, I would appreciate it. I went to go try to exit drone mode, and now it's taking forever.
Alright, Ozzy is volunteering since Ozzy is... It's gonna be a while before he competes, so he is volunteering and being the block car for now.
Alright,
So I see that Ute coming in.
Hey, Ozzy, get in front of the planters. Yeah. There you go, buddy.
Alright, drivers, line up.
Think those Falcon tires are warm enough.
Ozzy's...
He's in the Ute right in front of you. Well, just go line up behind him. We'll tell you when to stop.
I was gonna say try to fast
Stop.
travel away a little bit. So apparently, yes, Ozzy is not showing up for Zera. So.
Alright, so whenever you see King Savage try to take off, I would just go. Alright. So drivers, honk when ready. Oh, it looked like Falcon Tire stalled it off the line a little bit. Accelerating. Getting that inside clip. Oh!
Savage having
throwing a big L right there on that run.
I think that was more Savage's fault because he definitely had a bad mistake and oof, Zera. I mean, even though Zera is messing up very bad, I don't think he even needs to finish his run due to Savage at the beginning having a
awful initiation.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I believe
it
Savage,
could have been a lot better.
I believe Savage more or less zeroed, but not 100% sure. All right, driver's honk when ready.
All right, go.
That was only one.
Oh
honk.
wait, Blade didn't honk. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, swap block.
There is just so much technical difficulties going on right now. All right, James Dean. Right, driver talk when ready. And they're off, working their way down that 30 roll, approaching where the Titans are. Good initiation, throwing in hard, almost getting to that touch go against the wall, getting both of those inside clips, working their way out to the touch go, getting those as well. Savage maybe just gripping up through that power alley. We'll have to take a good look at that. Both of them getting to those inside clips. It looks like Blade is now starting to open up a gap against Falcon Tires, giving it some good angle, throwing a hard transition, making it to that next inside clip, working their way around, not getting fully out to that mid line where we wanted to see him at, but filling in some of that outside zone and starting to pull away for Falcon Tires here.
Alright.
Really, it was a really strong lead run here from Blade, other than that one section where he cut it a little short instead of taking it wider like he should have. But other than that, it was a really great run from him.
Agreed. Meh.
Meh. Meh.
Just dead silence, and then you hear that.
We're just.
That's great.
We're just.
Alright,
for people
guys,
who don't
so
know
we
what's
do
going on,
have
we're
a
just
winner.
joking around with some of our
So,
drivers
the
in here.
winner of that battle is going to be Zero Blade. Savage, appreciate you coming out.
Alright, Savage, thank you for coming out for our season finale.
Alright, alright, moving on to losers round 2. So we need to get Exterior Guy, DTW, Detroit, and Night Fox in here.
You're going to be battling anyways, but whenever.
Yeah, you're not
But
gonna do that.
if anybody's kind enough from the first battles to you know, be block vehicle, that'd be great. But I don't think anyone's still here. I know there's one of you guys who watching the stream here, but I would appreciate it if you can turn down the volume a little bit.
No.
I'm really liking the rain though. It's changing up everyone's drifting here.
Forza Horizon 3 is like, so most of you guys are just, you know, this is the final week? Okay. It's like, alright, if this is the final week that you guys are gonna play me,
They're just like, let's make it
I'm just
rain
gonna
as
rain.
much as possible.
So the biggest thing on Horizon, no, so the biggest thing about Horizon 4 when it snows is not every single road is gonna be covered with snow. There's a ton of roads that are just, you know, paved or plowed and have no snow. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see. So we have Exterior, DTW. We need Detroit and Night Fox.
Oh my god, you gotta stop. You're gonna make me die.
I can't hear you, man. Hey, I am totally down. Alright, let me
Alright.
invite... Alright, so invite Night Fox and Detroit still need. Yeah, yeah. Alright, and invite Detroit. Yeah, kind of. And
Jesus, this guy's still going. We don't know yet. Let's just we don't we don't know yet. We'll see how everything is at the end. So it's really close to it. We don't know yet.
so I believe Wavis is in top 10 right now. I'm not 100% sure, you know, exactly where at this point, and I don't want to make the wrong, you know, confirmation or yeah, assumption. So just gonna wait, and I don't think Detroit or Night Fox is going to show up. Oh, Night Fox isn't
Night
here.
Fox is here.
Okay. I didn't hear him or see him join. Okay. See how much I'm paying attention to when everybody joins. So, alright. Get them in here and we will go ahead and start the first battle. So the first battle is going to be Exterior Guide versus Dipstick. Exterior is in the lead since he was your 6th place qualifier. And Dipstick is your 9th. So, alright, drivers. AJ, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, just had a burp.
Alright.
Alright, drivers.
Everybody
honk
just kind
when
of chill
ready.
a little bit.
Alright, there are their horns. And they're off. Both of them hitting that 30 roll. Getting a good acceleration, bring it to that inside clip, falling right behind him. James Dean hitting this inside clip just like Exterior did, mimicking his line. Both drivers just dropping a tire over that outside touch and go. Coming in fast on that rear quarter panel, maybe just making a little bit of contact. Definitely making some contact right there, forcing Exterior to miss that inside clip through the chicane, but working their way into the next one on the double hairpin, and James Dean spins out! All Exterior guy has to do is hold it together. Can he make it to the finish line without spinning out? Working his way to the last touch and go, not fully out there to get it. And wow, barely making it past. Alright. So Exterior guy getting a huge advantage over Dipstick here.
I gotta say that.
Right.
That name.
So the pressure is on Dipstick here. All Exterior has to do is stay in a pretty good proximity range and hold it together. Alright. Drivers, honk when ready. Alright, both of them are off for that 30 roll. Oh, a little bit of contact happening through the Excel zone. Going out to that outside spot, but barely just getting to that inside clip. We're going to wait to the next inside on this hairpin. Exterior getting a little aggressive there, making a little bit of contact on that door of Dipstick. Oh, Exterior spins it! Oh my god! Dipstick's just gonna keep it together to send us into an OMT. Can he do it? holding it, and he finishes. Wow. So, I think, so of course we know how this is gonna go. So, we're just gonna make it official.
Alright guys, just chill a little bit here in chat. In potty chat.
Alright.
So yeah guys, this is probably the longest I've ever seen
They didn't even
rain on
honk.
this game.
We didn't even tell them to honk.
Alright guys. Line up and honk when you're ready. And everybody who's just sitting there, can you please stop honking? Yeah guys, quit
Alright.
honking who's not running.
Drivers, honk when ready. Alright, and they are off. Both off for that 30 roll. It's still pouring here. Exterior getting super close to that inside clip. Almost getting the wall tap on that wall. Dipstick holding some really good proximity here. Just railing them outside clips right now. A little bit of contact on that rear quarter panel of that vet. But it didn't do anything to him. He's still trying to pull away here from Dipstick. Coming up to our double hairpins. Getting that nice inside clip. Getting the next one as well. And a gap is starting to form here against Dipstick. Getting that outside zone, almost scraping the wall. Getting the next outside clip, getting the inside. And man, he put on quite a bit of a gap there against Dipstick at the end, Carnage. Alright. Alright, drivers, honk when ready. And they're off. Both for that 30 roll. He wants to get that faint entrance in. Getting it. Getting the nice inside clip. Almost getting the scrape on the wall, but missing the next inside clip. Working his way to the next one, getting that as well. And the rain is now going away and the track is starting to dry off. So this is going to play a big difference in how the cars are going to react mid-course. And oh, just taking out that inside clip, almost spinning out.
Oh.
And exterior spins it. Oh my God. Dipstick, he's just got to keep it together. Can he hold it? Missing that inside clip. And I think this is going to do it. I think this is for sure going to do it, but we have to make it official, Carnage.
All right. So
Not today.
I think it's pretty clear who won that one, but you know, again, we have to have an official result.
All right. So the win is going over to my little dipper sticker.
All right, so Dipstick is the winner of that battle.
All right.
So the next battle up is going to be DTW Unstoppable versus It's Chris.
Hey, you know,
And
Carnage.
Chris is a reserve driver, and DTW is your 7th place qualifier.
All right. Hey, Carnage. You know, I remember what you said about this Cadillac from round 4. It does get better and better when you look at it.
Yeah, it's definitely a good looking car.
All right. Drivers, honk when ready. All right. There are their horns. Just waiting for Aussie. All right, and they're off. Both hitting that 30 roll. Getting a nice feint in. Chris falling back just a little bit. D2W doing a great job in his lead position right now, getting to all the target zones that he needs to be at, just scraping that white line. Chris having some great proximity here, almost straightening up, working their way to the chicane, and now approaching our double hairpin. DTW just dropping a tire over that touch and go, a little bit of contact being made through our double hairpin area. Just barely getting the beginning part of that inside clip. Chris, oh, I think Chris straightening up right there. I am not sure. Working the way to our inside clip, going to the line. And man, DTW just having some crazy angle crossing that line. All right. Drivers, honk when ready. And they're off. Both, again, taking off for that 30 roll, approaching our Titans. Chris throwing a little bit of a faint entrance right there, getting to that inside clip, not working his way out to that first wall tap, missing the next inside clip because he shot it wide on that midline. Working their way around to the first hairpin right here. And oh, Chris spinning out, so DTW doesn't have to finish his run here. So just making this vote official in our chat.
Alright, so the winner of that battle is DTW. Next battle
thank you
is
Chris,
going
for
to
coming
be
out.
Detroit
Appreciate
DMVG
it as a reserve driver as well.
versus T-Dub 110. T-Dub is leading. He was your second place qualifier versus Detroit, who is your 12th.
All right. Drivers, honk when ready. Alright, that was both of their horns, Aussie. And they're off. Both drivers getting to that inside clip. Doing a really great job in this lead position right now. This is Plantronics Gaming R32. Oh, a little bit of contact, and I think that's what caused T-Dub to spin around right there. So, don't know how that exactly went. He's got damage on. He's got damage on.
Yeah, you can see damage on his headlight. So.
All right, drivers honk when ready. All right, and they're off. Working their way to the Titans. And a good initiation. T-Dub trying to work his way to that fast RCF. And he's doing a great job at it, getting right up on that rear quarter panel. Was just at his door, but backed off. little bit, probably trying to give him some room to make it through the whole corner. Approaching our double hairpin. Both of them able to get the inside clips. And I think this is where the RCF is going to start pulling away. Tito trying to take this inside line to keep the gap to a minimum. And keeping it down a little bit, but still pulled away just a little bit. Alright. So we will be back with a verdict.
Alright, so we do have a winner. And T-Dub will be getting the win over Detroit. Detroit, appreciate you coming out, man.
Alright, thank you Detroit for coming out.
Alright, next battle up is going to be Night Fox versus Zero Blade. Night Fox is your #1 qualifier, so he will always be leading.
Yes.
Yes. Why don't you fast travel away? Yeah, true that. Yeah, well, when you come back, if he's not there, yeah, Dipstick will just...
Hey Night Fox, if you try and clear the debris on your screen, just go into drone mode and fly to the 4-way intersection. And if you don't know what I mean by the 4-way intersection, if you guys want to check the stream, okay. Well, not that one. There's a whole different one that's much faster and easier instead of flying all the way down to the festival. I might have to get myself another cup of tea. I sound like a true Brit now.
Alright, drivers, line up.
Alright.
Alright, drivers. Honk when ready.
And they're off. Both for heading to that 30 roll. Good initiation from Night Fox here, following up behind him with Blade and that Maserati. Working their way to the next inside clip. Looks like Night Fox is starting to pull away, but Blade, as I was saying, that is now closing the gap. Working their way out to that next outside clip. Getting to the inside clip. Now approaching our double hairpin. Night Fox still having a pretty big gap. Taking that line a little bit wider than normal, but getting to that inside clip, working their way to the outside zone, getting the wall tap, filling in the whole outside zone, maybe just close enough to get to that inside clip, and crossing with some good angle. Blade was able to close up the gap a little bit more towards the end, but if he was just there a little bit more, it would have been such a great follow run. But he did follow most of the points where Night Fox was heading, but of course he closed up the gaps a little bit by cutting in some places, of course, but that is allowed. Alright. Drivers, honk when ready. And they're off. Both having a really great initiation here, both able to get to that inside clip. Working their way through the double inside clip right there, able to get it, but not fully out to that first outside touch and go. Getting that inside clip through the first hairpin, working their way to the chicane, getting the next inside clip. Night Fox backing off a little bit through the chicane, giving him room so that way he can approach him through the double hairpin area, doing that very good. and having some great proximity here, matching angle as well. Almost filling in the whole outside zone, but not getting the wall tap like Nightfox did. And man, what a great run from both drivers here.
Alright guys, we'll be right back with the results.
Oh, can you guys go back? I want to take a picture of that. Thumbnail. Drift comp ends battles with car
Hold on.
kisses.
What was it?
Oh, the clickbait.
Yeah.
It was drift battles end with car kisses. Look at McQueen and Sally. I'm trying to figure out how that Mustang is getting
Alright
pushed
guys,
by that little
so
RB.
we do have a winner, but barely. So this driver is getting the win because he had a better follow. He was a little bit closer than this other driver, and Nightfox will be getting the win. Very good battles from both drivers. Very, very close battles, but Knight was just able to stay there on his door a little closer. So Zara, appreciate you coming out, man, especially for the finale. All right.
Oh,
All right. Drivers. All right, we need Dipstick versus DTW. And DTW will be leading because he was your 7th place qualifier. Dipstick was your 9th place qualifier. Alright, looks like Nightfox is stepping up to the block vehicle. Alright, drivers, honk when ready.
all right. The drivers are heading off for that 30 roll. Being a little bit aggressive off of the acceleration, but not throwing any of the drivers' lines off at all. Holding some great proximity, almost scraping the whole rear quarter panel the whole time through that section. Man. Oh! Okay, never mind. That was just a little bit of a, lag on my screen. But both drivers getting to that inside clip. Dipstick just killing it in this follow position, and DTW is just killing it in this lead position. This is going to be a great battle between these two. DTW almost getting that wall tap against the wall, filling out the whole outside zone. And both drivers just able to cross that line with some impressive angle. Literally, angle was matched the whole time. Line was pretty much matched through the whole run too. So this right here can make it or break it for both of these drivers. All right, drivers, honk when ready. And they're off. Mustang doing an undo. Both of them going into that inside clip, and it looks like Dipstick is already getting a little bit of an advantage here. Barely just getting those inside clips, opening up the gap a little bit quite early. Working their way to that inside clip, and DTW just holding it on him right now. Having to back off a little bit right there. Dipstick throwing some big angle entering through our double hairpin section. Getting the next inside clip as well. And DTW just can't hang with this S15 right now at the moment. Working the way to the last touch go on the line. Just getting to that inside clip. And both passing the line with some great angle. All right. We will be back with a verdict.
Alright, and we do have a winner. So due to another very close battle, by the way, but due to this driver having a lot closer of a follow, Dipstick will be getting the win. So it is actually going to be
getting the win.
Another rematch, or I think this is the first rematch of the night.
No,
it's
not yet.
going. Well, the next battle, well, not Tito versus Nightfox, but since Dipstick won, he's going to be going up against Webbist once again.
All right.
So, all right. So next battle is going to, should be a good one. It's going to be Nightfox versus T-Dub, your 1 and 2 qualifiers.
This should be a good battle. Number 1 and number 2 qualifying against qualifiers right here. All right, so Nightfox getting a big upset earlier in the round, trying to work his way up here. Same thing with T-Dub. All right, drivers honk when ready. They're off, working their way down that 30 roll. A great initiation here from Nightfox, almost getting the wall tap on the wall. Getting both of those inside clips with some great angle, just right in that white line. T-Dub sneaking up onto that GT350R and holding some great proximity now. Coming into the chicane, just getting that inside clip, working their way out to that touch and go, getting that as well. Now in the double hairpin area, T-Dub making a little bit of contact, almost gripping up again in that same section. Now going into our outside zone here. Maybe Nightfox just getting the wall tap, not sure, but able to scrape that outside line right there and bring it to the inside clip. And man, both of these drivers just laying down some good lines here. So right here, this could make it or break it again. All right, drivers honk when ready. And they're off. Approaching our Titans. Both throwing a little bit of a feint. Ooh. Being a little bit aggressive with that initiation there. Just getting that outside clip. Maybe just getting the next one. And Nightfox just holding some great proximity right here. Having to back off a little bit through the chicane. Going to probably try to sneak up on him again like he did with the last driver through the double hairpin. Doing a great job of that. Holding the same exact angle and line right now as T-Dub. Both of them were able to get to the outside zone, getting the last touch and go, bringing it to the last inside clip, and both crossing with some great angle. Not exactly.
Hey, Knight, you do know AJ can't hear you, right?
No, I don't have them muted right now. Uh-huh.
AJ, so you sticking with what you said?
Yeah, I'm sticking with what I said.
Alright, drivers, it is going to be an OMT.
All right. So I know Night Fox is trying to win this because he has no other choice. He has to finish in top 2 here. Because I'm not exactly sure if Lobist is clinched into the top 8 yet. So. Alright, drivers, honk when ready. Alright, and they're off. Hitting the acceleration marker. Both getting another good initiation. Night Fox getting the wall tap a little bit. Both of them getting that inside clip. And T-Dub being super aggressive here with Night Fox. Having it cut down a little bit. It's throwing off T-Dub's line a little bit in that foul position. Getting that inside clip. Getting that next touch and go. Bringing it in to that inside clip. Getting still a little bit aggressive here with Night Fox. Looked like T-Dub was about to stall it there, but somehow kept it in the drift at the last minute. Working the way to that last touch and go, bringing it to that inside clip, and crossing with some big angle with a little bit of a gap. I know, I almost said line. But man, it was such a great battle, some aggression happening. Man, Night Fox is going to really bring it because I know how aggressive he loves getting with people. Alright, drivers honk when ready. And they're off. Working their way to the acceleration marker. Night Fox falling in behind T-Dub. Giving him the same exact treatment through the first part of the course. Both of them getting that inside clip. Both able to get to them touch and goes. Sneaking up on T-Dub again. Pretty much doing the same exact thing T-Dub was doing. Getting that inside clip through the chicane and now approaching our double hairpin. Working our way to our next inside clip. Both drivers able to get that, and Night Fox going to try to bring it in on his door. Trying to rail him in, and he's doing a great job at it. Holding the same exact angle and line. Having to back off a little bit, not trying to take out that inside clip. And man, what a run. That is probably one of the best battles. I was going to say earlier that DTW and Dipstick's run when DTW was leading, that was a great battle, but man, this was a better battle.
Alright. So, we do have a winner. And it was another very close battle. Gotta say, these loser bracket battles are always the ones to watch. But another very close battle. But Night Fox, he had a little better of a follow. And that's what's
Just a little bit. All right, Tito.
Alright, Tito.
Thank you for
Appreciate you
coming
coming
out.
out, man.
See you later tonight.
If you want, I mean, you'll end up having to come back in here anyways.
Yeah, he's out.
I thought that was Ozzy talking for a second. Alright, so now we need to get Wubist
Jots
and it's
and-
Jot 3.
Yep.
If that's how.
Yeah.
Is that how you say
It's
Or
it.
it? Zach? But yeah, we have 2 Jots. It's Jot the 3rd, 3, whichever one you want to call it. And yeah, it's Jot Jr. We have 2 Jots. But only 1 Jot is still in it. So now we need Wubist. Alright. Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, just getting our drivers in here. No, he got off after his first battle.
Yep. Gotcha.
No, that you're
wait.
thinking of Josh Jr.
Yeah, Jot Jr. This is it's Jot 3. Oh yeah. Nighthawks. Yeah, it's Wubis versus Dipstick. Yeah. It's another rematch and you're going for revenge because Wubis took you out and the winners.
All right, my controller just got disconnected. I just dropped
But
it.
yeah, you guys
Oh.
are the first battle.
That's a Phobos. So
Easier.
let's get Nifox and Jot done.
Oh my god, I did not say Siri. This is why I turned Siri off. So
Don't say anything.
oh, sorry about that, guys. Had a yawn.
We'll just
So
announce at
look-
the end.
Okay. Okay. So waiting on Wubist.
So yeah, it's been about 2 minutes into his
What?
to
Wubist
5
is
minutes.
joining.
Oh, he is okay.
You must have him muted still.
No, I don't.
No. Yeah, he said he's joining. So so while we wait on Wubis to fully join, I guess we can move into the next battle first. So yeah, Jot and Nightfox, go ahead and line up, and since Nightfox is your #1 qualifier, again he will be leading every battle.
Alright. Drivers, honk when ready. Alright, and they're off. Night Fox getting a good start, able to get that inside to outside and getting those double insides right there, and Jot having to cut the course a little bit, closing up that gap, and doing it very fast too. And starting to fall back just a little bit, and Night Fox is just railing every single part of the course, and Jot is now right there on Night Fox, getting their way out of the double hairpin, approaching the outside zone, just barely scraping the wall again, getting that last touch and go, getting the inside, and crossing line with some great angle. So unfortunately, with Jot just not being so present at the beginning, having a poor takeoff off the line, gave Night Fox quite a bit the advantage here. So, alright, drivers, honk when ready. And they're off. Ooh. Don't know what happened right there off the start. Oh. Both drivers having quite a few of the mistakes here. And it looks like Night Fox is going to continue this run. He's probably on the phone with his girl. Yeah.
Alright, so due to us not really knowing whose fault that was and how to call that, we are going to have a OMT.
Alright. So heading into an OMT. Alright.
Gotta scoot over a
So-
little bit because Night Fox is kind of starting on the curb.
Alright. Alright, drivers honking ready. Alright, and they're off. Getting to that inside clip, almost getting the wall tap, just in range of that inside clip, and again, just pulling away from Jot at the beginning part of that course. Then catching back up, approaching our hairpin, swinging wide on the hairpin, not able to keep it close to it. And that's going to allow Night Fox to pull away a little bit in that section. Approaching our double hairpin here. Night Fox taking that desired midline. Going into that next inside clip, railing that, and starting to pull away from Jot as that V8 is just pulling away. Able to scrape that wall, getting both of those inside to outside. What a clean lead run here from Night Fox. My voice is starting to go out again on me. Apologize.
No, don't go out now. We have just like 3 or 4 more battles left.
All right, driver's honking ready. All right, there are the horns and they are off. A little bit of a late, excel from Jot here, allowing Nightfox to just stay right tucked in on that rear quarter panel off the beginning of this course, and Jot just dropping a tire over that outside touch and go, but scraping the next one right on that white line, being the first inside clip through that chicane, but just dropping tires a little bit off the course. Going through these double hairpins pretty cleanly, but missing that next inside clip here. And Nightfox taking over that inside line, looked like he was getting gapped a little bit. And Jot having a really decel right there. And crossing with some great angle. So we'll be back with a verdict.
No. Alright, so we do have a winner. So this driver had a better lead and follow. So the winner will be Nightfox. Appreciate you coming out, Jot. Putting in some pretty good battles here. So Wovist is in here, so it's going to be Dipstick versus Wovist now. Alright. You there, AJ?
Yeah, I'm going upstairs to have some more tea being made.
Alright. So let's just wait on AJ to
Alright, I'm back
get
in
back.
my room.
Oh, I see your message now. Alright.
Alright, so Dipstick trying to take some revenge here. Alright, driver's honking ready. And they're off. Getting right on that inside clip. Dipstick getting pretty aggressive here with Wovist. Holding the same exact line and angle as him. And oh! Spins it! He's just got to keep it together here. But knowing Wovist, he's really good at keeping it together. So... and it looks like Wovist is able to complete that run. Alright. DTW, if you can pull up a little bit more. Thank you. Alright, driver's honking ready. Oh, okay, hold on, come back.
Alright.
Alright, driver's honking ready. Alright, and they're off. Getting into that inside clip. Just a little bit outside of that first inside clip, working their way down to the next one. Throwing some big angle. Trying to send it here, trying to throw Wovist off if he can. Working their way down to our double hairpin, throwing some big angle again. Wovist getting super aggressive. Working their way out to our outside zone here. Just barely getting that touch and go. And I think that's gonna do it.
Alright, so results are in, and yeah, due to dipstick spinning, Wubbist will be getting the win. Alright, next up is going to be a rematch yet again. It's going to be Wubbist versus Nightfox, and yet again, since Nightfox is your #1 qualifier, he is always going to be leading. Yeah, I got you. You there, AJ?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, so AJ.
I had to go grab my tea that I had made.
Okay.
This one's peach. Okay.
Alright, drivers. Honk when ready.
And they're off. We're on the way to our Excel initiation. Great initiation from Nightfox here. Almost getting the wall tap on that wall. Starting to open up quite a bit of a gap here against Wubbist, but Wubbist closing it up. Working the way to that inside clip. Nightfox just scraping that white line like always. Now into our double hairpin, making some heavy contact and making Nightfox here have to initiate transition a little bit late, falling back a little bit as well. Getting right there on that white line and crossing line with some great angle. Oh, excuse me. All right. Driver's honking ready. All right, and they're off. Again, I'm thinking I see a little bit of an early acceleration here. Both of them getting to that, to those outside touch and goes and bringing it to that inside cookie, and the next one as well. Nightfox doing a great job right now in this follow position. Just getting a little bit aggressive now, pushing Wubbist a little bit out, but knowing how to slow down through that next part. Now approaching our outside zone. Looks like Wubbist may start pull away, but right as I'm saying that, Nightfox is closing it back in.
Yeah, guys, we're just judging real quick. So you sticking with what you said, AJ?
Yeah.
Alright, it is going to be an OMT.
That's why I wish we had a third judge.
Yeah. Our lined up judge didn't show up. Then we had another one who left early.
Alright. Drivers honk when ready. And they're off. Good initiation from Nightfox. Maybe just taking out that inside clip to gain the wall tap. Gain next to that inside clip. Gain the next one as well. Having a little bit of a gap open up on Wubbist. Wubbist getting a little bit aggressive here in the follow on that rear quarter panel. Just tapping it a little bit. Letting them know that, hey, I'm here. You're not going to get away from me. Trying to make a statement. Getting a little bit more aggressive through the double hairpins. But not throwing off Nightfox at all. Getting to those inside clips, working their way out to our outside zones. Just getting that wall tap too. Getting the next outside clip, not able to get to that inside, and throwing some angle before crossing the line. So drivers are now going to line it back up. Alright. Drivers honk when ready. And they're off. Getting that inside clip. Wubbist almost getting the wall tap right there. Nightfox sneaking in on his door. Working the way to our hairpin. Getting both of those touch and goes. Able to bring it out to that touch and go on that white line. Getting that inside clip. Now approaching our double hairpin here. And the rain is now starting to come out now. So it's going to play a big field with these drivers. As we're slowly starting to watch the tire smoke disappear. Nightfox just throwing some angle right now, and so is Wubbist. What a great run from both of these drivers here.
Alright, so we do have a winner. Man, again, I'm gonna say it, these loser bracket battles are they're the best of the night in my opinion. But this was another very close one. They both had, to me, well, to both of us, both you guys had very similar lead runs, but it was really the follow that we seen different. And one driver was able to have a little bit of a cleaner and more angle follow run while staying in proximity, and the win will be going over to Nightfox.
So Nightfox taking Wubbist out, finally taking his revenge. Thank you, Wubbist, for coming out. if you would like to stick around to
And
see
after
how the
battles, we
results
will be
are.
announcing, after this after all the battles are over, we will be announcing the top 3 finishers. So yeah, everybody just stick around for that if you want to find out who placed
Yeah,
where.
as in points.
Yeah, and points. Alright, next battle up, in the final battle here in the losers bracket will be Aussie Mates versus Night Fox. And they are already lined up. Which I don't think. No, it was Aussie versus Dark. I was about to say it was
Yep. Your same
another
paint jobs,
rematch.
different designs.
But it's Mustang on Mustang, so alright drivers, honk when ready.
Alright. We're off with the loser's final here. Throwing in a faint entrance, getting to that inside clip, bringing it to the next one. Starting to open up a little bit of a gap here against Aussie. Just dropping a tire over that white line was Night Fox, and it's starting to rain again. It cleared up for a bit, and now it's raining again. Going through the chicane. Still having quite a little bit of a gap on Aussie here. Aussie able to close it up a little bit through this double hairpin. Oh, Aussie straightening up and going opposite drift. Super unfortunate. Night Fox just got to keep it together here. And doing that perfectly. Alright. Driver's honking ready. And they're off. So Night Fox having the advantage here. Both of them getting to that inside clip, almost getting the wall tap. And Night Fox is present. Just getting to that outside touch go, getting the next one as well. Night Fox sneaking in on that rear quarter panel, now trying to tuck it in a little bit on that door, but having to fall back just a little bit through the chicane, so that way he didn't cause any. Oh, and right when I was about to say something, oh, he's still on track. He keeps it together. What? I don't know how he didn't lose that or keep all 4 from going off the track. That is impressive.
I think he did drop all 4.
Did he? Yeah, he only dropped 3. He was so close. That's a personal win for Aussie right there.
Yeah, I looked back at stream and it was very, very close. But yeah, I mean, hey,
biggest save of the night goes to Aussie. Just gotta say it right now.
Alright, so kind of see where that one's going. The win will be going over to Night Fox. Aussie, appreciate you coming out, man.
Thank you, Aussie.
And that save, man. Hey, hats off to you.
That's definitely going to go into our highlights.
Alright. So the final battle of the night.
So Night Fox
remember?
has to beat Dark twice.
You beat me to it.
So Dark has 1 throwaway battle. After that, it's business. Alright, so drivers honk when ready. And they're off. Sending it into that first corner. Almost scraping the wall like he is every single time. And starting to open up quite a bit of a gap here. Just dropping a tire over that white line. And oh, making some pretty heavy contact. Pushing Night Fox out of that inside clip. Getting the next one through that chicane. Excuse me. Just getting those inside clipped through that first hairpin. Getting the next one as well. Dark laying back just a little bit, and the rain is starting to come out again, having to correct himself from trying to keep it from going straight. And this is just going to give Nightfox a big advantage here going into the next battle. I think Dark is taking his time with something, so alright, there he is. So Dark now in the lead. Alright. Drivers honk when ready. Alright, they're setting it for Velocity Paradise here for the season finale. Into the first corner, both of them getting that inside clip, working their way into the next one. Nightfox holding it on that rear quarter panel, able to get those touch and goes, having to slow down just a little bit to make it into this inside clip, getting that late inside clip on that hairpin. Both of them getting that chicane, getting the first inside clip through our double hairpin, almost gripping up through that second hairpin right there. Oh, and Dark spins it off course. So I think we know how that's gonna go.
You good, Dark?
And I'll tell you what, drink some tea, your throat would be much better. I'm not even joking.
All right.
It's like the best cure right now. My throat feels 10 times better.
Alright, so the winner of that battle is going to be Nightfox. But remember, guys, now it's down to a sudden death. So whoever wins this is the winner of this round. The final round.
Right. Drivers, give me a honk. It's sent it for Velocity Paradise. And they're off. Working their way down to our Titans. Maybe just taking a little bit out the inside clip and almost scraping the wall again. Working their way to that touch and go. Both drivers able to get it. Dark holding some great proximity. Again, coming in hard and fast onto Nightfox right there into that hairpin. Working their way through our chicane. Getting, maybe just dropping a tire over that outside clip, but getting that inside clip very nicely. Falling up behind him is Dark. Both of them able to do that. Just getting the wall tap through that outside zone. Just dropping a tire. And man, both of these drivers just sending it with some angle crossing that line. Right. Looks like drivers are taking their time getting set up. Alright. Drivers, honk when ready. Sending it for our season finale. This could be the last battle. Oh, a little bit of a struggle with that initiation, but it did not throw any of the drivers off. I don't know how. But not able to get out to that touch and go on that first white line, just in range of that second one. Both of them able to get that inside clip. Dark just dropping 2 tires in that lead position. Both of them able to get that outside touch and go, just elevating a tire a little bit on that curb, not dropping it in the grass. Working the way around to our outside zone here. Almost scraping the wall. Nightfox following behind. Not matching the angle yet. And just dropping a tire or two in the follow position, crossing that line. So great battle here. So we'll be back with a verdict.
So we're just making. So we're just judging, guys.
So, after very close examining of what we were looking at and questioning, we do have a winner. The winner for our season finale, round 5 at Velocity Paradise, is a member of the Elite Velocity Drift Team. One of them, they both. One of them is in a GT 350R, but one of them has different wheels. And they both are rated at 900. It's peak of S1.
It's like
The winner, winning 3 events in a row, is Night Fox.
very close battle there at the end as well.
Very close.
All the battles
There's-
at the end. It's like everybody
Every-
just really wanted to win, and it was
Yeah.
super close.
So, Night Fox getting 3 wins in a row here and missing the first battle too. He did qualify for it, but unfortunately he did miss it. So, if it wasn't for that, things could have been different. But
So-
now, let's tally up some of the scores here, Carnage, and get our top 3 in here. So obviously we're going to need Night Fox and Lobist in here.
So, Night Fox, would you like your driver interview? Alright, well, include your audio.
Why are you going to be so cringy?
What up, guys? Shout out to my YouTube channel, night_fox2424.
Alright,
If y'all want to go
you can
sub, y'all
stop
be
that.
awesome. And I did not win with AJ Soon. Y'all yeet. So you don't get all that credit.
So
Oh,
using
my
a
God.
Slippery Soups
hashtag,
tune made by AJ Soups all over you.
what?
So Night Fox qualified in pole position twice, winning 3 events in a row. What do you got to say about that?
There's nothing to say. Just brought out whatever I got. I gave it hard. Wait, what?
So I told y'all I'd be cringy. Yeet.
I gave it hard?
I gave it out my hardest. Yeah, that's what I meant, you know?
Oh, okay, there we go.
Shut up, AJ.
That
Contact
sounds a
AJ, you
lot
know?
better. Yes, contact happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like when a tight end, decides to plow you.
Want to give you the hell of your fight again? Come on. You ain't pushing me. Well,
You're stuck on
kinda.
another tight end.
Shut up.
So,
Don't get all the credit.
I know you had quite the battles here with Lobist, as your #1 rival. How did it feel to take revenge on him after you lost in your first battle against him in this event?
It felt pretty good. He was a good competitor.
He fought hard, excuse my, and I gave it all I got. So GG to Wolbus, and I hope I can see him in the FH4.
All right, so some friendly rivalry. So I think we got to look at who our Motorcrush driver of the night is.
Well, our motocross driver of the night is, it's looking like it's going to be Dark.
GG Dark.
And
You're my
yeah,
baby.
guys. So I'm not going to tally up like everybody's score just yet. I will when I'm about to post it on our Facebook and stuff. But we do have. Well, actually, hold on. I do see somebody scored that I do need to. Actually, no. He didn't finish in the top 8, so he unfortunately doesn't get any points.
Oof. That must hurt.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can keep talking, AJ.
Yeah,
What-
so I
what did
just
you say?
want to thank everyone for coming out, competing in the elite battles, especially those who've been competing in here since day one and have been active with us this whole time. Like Detroit.
I
Appreciate
tried, I'm
you
sorry.
always making it out, along with you, Wubbist. Wubbist has been there since day one. King Savage has been coming out a lot. Unfortunately, he did have a DQ at our round 3 track. Exterior Guide, he's been someone that's came out a lot. T-Dub, he was here for a lot of events. Missed, I think, maybe 1 or 2. Not too sure. But someone you gotta give props to is My Tiny Dipstick, or also known as Vaperz, coming in pretty
My
late.
baby.
Coming pretty late into the whole scene with the elite battles and showing that he can, finish in top 5 pretty consistently. So I'd love to see that. Always do.
Yeah, all
And
the
Dark.
scores are almost tallied up, guys.
Yeah.
We will have the official winners.
And Dark, I know he's been here for some events before. I know he missed I think the last 2, maybe 1, I'm not sure. But also another person that really threw me off was DTW with his car choice, Carnage. I mean, running a Jaguar, I thought it was a pretty weird choice at first, but it worked out for him for most of the battles, it seemed like.
Oh yeah, definitely. He definitely put in work. Gotta say, I like to see unusual cars that you don't see a lot of people drifting. And gotta say, Zero Blade and his Maserati. Yeah, that's definitely a car that you don't see many people drift, especially in competitions.
Very true.
Alright, guys.
We are,
so
I mean, we're not too strict with our rules for car regulations for what car you can't or can't use, or what car you can and can't use. So,
alright, guys. So I think we have our top 3.
all right.
So I'm just doing everything. Just finishing up everything here. Alright, so yeah, we have our top 3. So let me go ahead and load something up real quick, just so I don't make any mistakes on what you guys win. Alright, so gonna start off with our third place driver, which this may come as a shock to this person and to a lot of people, but it just goes to show how the whole point system, anybody can win and anybody can place high. This driver didn't show up for this event. I don't
Really?
I don't think he did good last event. But from round 1 to round 3, he killed it. But in third place, winning 10 million in-game credits, is going to be Shino Say Sheen.
All right.
With
Creamy
46
boy.
points. 46 season points. Second place, who, again, you know, he killed it. 10 points off of Wobest here at the end. But yeah, second place, killed it the last couple events, getting what, 2 #1 qualifiers back to back, 3 wins back to back. But second place qualifier, winning 25 million credits if he chooses to, is Nightfox 2424. And your first place winner, of season 1 of the Elite Battles, with 84 points, is Wobest. Wobest will be given, if he chooses, 50 million in-game credits, plus from our sponsor, Motorcrush, he will be winning a Motorcrush swag bag, is what they like to call it, and that has all kinds of stuff, merch, stickers, stuff like that. And AJ, is he also winning something from Vaperz, or is that only the winners?
That's only the winners
each
for
round?
each round.
Okay, so yeah, Wobest will be, Wobest won a Motorcrush swag bag with a whole bunch of stuff, and 50 million in-game credits here on Forza Horizon 3. So we appreciate all you guys coming out and supporting us on our first season of the Elite Battles. It actually turned out way better than we thought it was going to be. We thought starting this up it wasn't going to turn out well at all, seeing how dead Horizon 3 was at the time, and kind of still is. But yeah, it definitely turned out a lot better than we thought, and we appreciate all you guys who came out. And yeah, we'll probably see you guys on Horizon 4.
We'll definitely see you guys on
And,
Horizon 4.
And yeah, I hope to see a lot of you guys who competed here on Horizon 3 in Season 1. We hope to see a lot of you guys on Horizon 4 as well. And yeah, all the scores and stuff will be up on our Facebook sometime after the stream is over, like usual. And yeah, AJ, if you have anything to add.
Just give our shout outs, or give our sponsors one last shout out. So
Yeah,
round 5
Wait.
of the Elite Battles season finale. The Elite Battles
What's up,
is
Nightfox?
sponsored by
Nightfox
Motorcrush.
said
Go
wait.
know, share. Make sure you go download the Motorcrush app on your Google Play Store or App Store, vaperzonline.com. I highly recommend you go there for all your vaping needs and accessories. And R.Energy. Use code EVDT for 10% off. We will see you guys later on. Probably sometime in, maybe a couple months after we get everything figured out on Horizon 4.
yep, once
So-
everything is all tidied up, we get cars situated, see how everything handles, and we find out everything about the map.
Yep.
So
Alright, so we'll see you guys then.